We are going to talk about ChatGPT and a memory function within ChatGPT. There's actually a quite significant difference between how much like brain power the free version of ChatGPT and the pro version has. So I'll talk a little bit about that in the end of the video. So if we want to go in and like personalize and use this memory function within ChatGPT, we can click on our name, we go to personalization. It's a part of the settings within ChatGPT. Under personalization, we can go and say like, what tone do we want ChatGPT to talk to us in? Do we want it warm, happy, enthusiastic? Do we want these emojis everywhere? And then we have something that's very, very, very important within like using these language models, and that's custom instructions that we don't need to repeat all the time. So an amazing custom instruction is please follow up questions. Please ask follow-up questions to my prompt so I'll get a better answer. So that is a very, very important, I think, custom instruction. So every time you are talking to ChatGPT, then when it finishes, it will ask you more like clarifying questions to figure out was this exactly what you want, how to define the things. And you can do a lot of custom instructions besides this, but this is like an important one. So that's a very, very like awesome place to put these instructions for the chat. So you don't need to tell it every single time that you want to do this. It just remembers that all the time. And you can put in what name you want, like what do you want ChatGPT to call you. You can put in like what you're doing. So I'm making YouTube videos. I own like 17 real estate properties. I'm teaching real estate, so I can put that inside. I like Richard Feynman and other stuff like that. And then we have the memory function of ChatGPT. ChatGPT can do two things. So it can reference saved memories and it can reference chat history. So chat history is the part where you had like a discussion with ChatGPT over here the other day, and now you have a new window and you're talking, and then it remembers what you were talking about the other day. So that's reference chat history. Then we have the reference saved memories. So saved memories is we want to tell ChatGPT something that we wanted to remember in all our chats. So maybe I'm like talking to it and I'm like creating something that tells like a lot of stuff about the business I'm in. Then instead of like trying to put it into the custom instructions, then I just have this text and I say, okay, so we're going to save this to memory. And then in every single chat I have with ChatGPT, then it will remember this instruction. So that goes under saved memories. If we want to see what kind of like the chat history is saved, we can go up under manage. And then we can search and we can see what is it remembering. Then we have the pulse function where it can use the memory too if you have the pro version of ChatGPT. So if we want to add something to memory, then like if I have an image I think is cool, I can tell like I like this style of image. Or if I want to tell it that like the free plan with GPT is like 8,000 tokens and that's something I want to keep reminding it, then I can go down here and I can write save to memory. So it doesn't matter what it is, then I can save it to memory. And then in every single chat I have with ChatGPT, it will remember it. We just need to remember the difference between the free version and the pro version. So the free version has something called 8,000 tokens and the pro version has 128,000. That's a significant difference between those two things. We need to look at it in context to understand this, that the free version has a context window of around 20 to 24 pages with 250 words, where the plus version has a context window of around 88 to 96 pages, where the pro version has 320 to 360 pages. So that means the amount of information that the pro version can have in its head is significantly bigger, larger than the free version, or now like the $8 version. So for input output, you can say the free version only has like 10 pages, where the pro version has 160 and the plus is around 45 pages. And then we need to take into consideration that if we are like feeding it non-English languages, then it consumes more tokens. So then the number of pages inside its memory goes down. And if we're using like messy PDFs instead of like markdown documents to feed ChatGPT, then the, it goes down again, right? So we just need to be aware of this, that the context window is very different with the free version and the pro version. So if we start to save too much stuff inside memories and inside instructions, then it's going to eat the brain of ChatGPT, and then it doesn't have as much brain to actually like think about what we are asking it to do. So a solution to this, if you have the smaller versions, but also if you have the good version, is to go in and use like the project functions, because that means we can go in and we can make a separate ChatGPT. So we don't mix all these things we wanted to remember together. So I can have one with YouTube, I can have one with real estate, I can have one with like family, I can have one when I'm like being a philosopher and stuff like that. So I can have like a project and like a mini GPT with each of these subjects. So I'm not using all of this. So all of this context doesn't show up in every single chat with ChatGPT. Anyways, that was like an introduction to this memory thing. It's an awesome function. I have a video if you want to see like how to set up the projects with ChatGPT. I also have a video with how you like manage these prompts. Else, subscribe to the channel if you like the video. Give it a like. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.